Now that I have my plan divided into several spaces, I must decide what to do with these spaces. Seeing the spaces gets my thought process going and a little closer to a complete design. And that's really the gist of design. Nothing happens on a blank screen. And the Palladio diagram is just one of many, of several methods I use to get me inspired. So I'm going to start down here at the bottom left, and turn these spaces into rooms, or actually probably bedrooms, with a few modifications. As a reminder, I recognize that I must have 70 square feet in each room in order to consider those living spaces. I'm good in both rooms, but I would like to even them out just a little bit by moving the wall that separates them. So I probably should have done this in the beginning, but I'm going to make it even with this exterior wall right across from it over here. Okay. Now, although they're still uneven, it gives space in the northernmost room of the two rooms to add a hallway. I have to be able to access both of these rooms. Using again my interior 4 7/8 inch wall, which is right here, and of course I have to go into the wall tool to use it. I'm going to change the location line to finish face exterior. Right there, and that's so that I can get an accurate measurement of 36 inches in that hallway. Again, another reminder, that hallway has to be 36 inches wide. So measuring out 3 feet, drawing the hallway. Okay, and now both rooms are perfectly equal, and no, I did not do that on purpose. I didn't plan that. That just happened that way. It's purely by accident, but that gives me access. And of course, doing a little more work, I'm going to use my split element tool. That's going to be in the Modify tab. Split element. That's that little icon right there. And I'm going to split this wall. And kind of be careful when you're splitting walls. If you see the little vertical line, that tells me where the wall is going to be split. Okay, if I see a horizontal line, then it means it's going to split on that wall and not the wall that I intend for it to split on. So I'm going to split right there. Okay, and get out of that tool, and now I'm going to back this wall up until it just completely does not exist, and then do a little cleaning up by using the Align tool up here. I'm going to click the Align tool, and I want this interior wall to align with the face of this wall. Okay, so I'm going to click on the face of that wall first, and then click on this wall that I want to align to it. Okay, and now we have those two rooms minus doors. Okay, now for the rest of the rooms, I'm going to use room number 7 as my kitchen. It's 203 square feet, which by most accounts is above average kitchen size. If you do your research, you'll find many options on kitchen size, but put it simply, 70 square feet or below is a small kitchen. Up to 150 square feet is an average kitchen. Above 150 square feet is a large kitchen. And that is my opinion based on experience and what I've read. So my 203 square foot kitchen is going to be pretty roomy. I'm going to be able to put a lot of stuff in there. Now going on to the rest, room number 6 will be my master bedroom, with part of room number 5 consisting of a master bath, the other part as a multi-use bathroom. And actually, I just changed my mind, which is common when I'm designing, and when anyone is designing. This is part of the process, especially with me. But going back down to room number 8, I think I'm going to make that a multi-use bathroom, with room number 9 as an office/guest room. Part of number 5 will still be a bathroom, but it will be strictly reserved for the bedrooms that will fall in this leg of the house, this east leg of the house somewhere. Not sure yet, but I think that will probably be the next problem that I tackle. All right. Now, looking at this plan, looking at this east leg of the building, I start to run a few scenarios through my mind. And one is a Jack and Jill bathroom right here at room number 2. Of course, that is a lot of space for a bathroom. And of course, thinking of the people that will occupy this home, you see that room number 1 and room number 3 differ in size pretty good bit. So that could also cause a little bit of friction between, siblings or what have you. So those kind of things I run through my mind as I'm designing a house, and with this in mind here, I'm designing it for a family. So I take all those kind of things into consideration, but I think what I'll do is I'll keep all of these bedrooms, and they'll just be 3 bedrooms. The smaller bedroom probably more or less for a child of a smaller size than maybe 2 older kids. But there's hundreds of different ways that you can look at this, and the point is to consider the possibilities. Don't overthink it, because you'll find just as many people who will be pleased with this arrangement as displeased. So you have to really kind of go with your gut on that. But what we're going to do is we got to create a hallway over here so we have access to these rooms and what have you. So that's what we'll do next. Now, just like I did over here in the west wing, I'm going to create a hallway that's 36 inches wide right in here, giving me access to this area. And I got to access all 3 of these rooms. This bathroom is going to be the bathroom for these 3 rooms, and also creating a little sense of privacy in this area of the home. So I'm going to have to be a little bit creative here. And again, there's tons of ways that this can go. So what I'm going to do first is create that hallway. And once I see the hallway, that's going to lead to more ideas. Okay, save the project. Anytime your computer asks you to save the project, go ahead and do so. And let's see, I'm going to change finish face. I think it's already on finish face exterior. Let me see if this is going to measure from the correct side. Get 3 feet. No, it's measuring from the opposite side. So I'm going to do finish face interior. And it depends really on which side of the drawing that you're on and which way that you're drawing, which will affect that. So, kind of always double check what you're doing. Making sure the main thing is you need to have that 36 inches in the hallway. All right. And let's see if we can move this a little bit. Okay. All right, there we go. So I moved that. Now, of course, I've also got to be able to access this bathroom. And again, producing that sense of privacy. Now, of course, you see I've shrunk these 2 rooms down. By placing this hallway, this room is now the size of this room. This room is still a little bit big. And remember before I talked about not creating that situation, but that's okay because it's actually going to be taken up with some closet space as well. Okay, and you'll see how that works out as we go through this. So this is what I'm going to do. I am going to knock out this wall here a little bit. Go to modify in the split tool and split that wall. Escape out of that tool and move the wall back to where it just does not even exist anymore. Okay, this wall is going to be stretched. Am I on the right wall? Yes, I am. And we're going to take it up to about right here. That might change a little bit. Okay, so here's my hallway. It will have an access, like right down in here. I'll have like a passageway, not a door, but a passageway. And the occupants will be able to come in here and access these rooms. And now, one more little wall I need to put is going to be here. All right, now what that gives me, actually I should extend that wall. What that actually gives me, if I extend this wall over here to this side, that gives me space to turn into a shared closet area. I want to check to see what my measurement across here is, see if it is adequate. And of course it's plenty adequate. It's 3 feet and a few inches. So it's plenty adequate for shared closet space. It'll get another wall going right down the center, dividing those 2 closets. So there will actually be a door. Let me adjust this real quick here. There will actually be a door over here for this room to access the closet, and a door over here for this room to access the closet. Now, if you look at the room size, the overall room sizes, they're now a lot more similar. And you know, I don't know, it's maybe anal that I concern myself with those things, but I really think you have to consider everything that an occupant might experience in a design. Okay. And of course we need closet space down here in this room, and I will have to think about how to generate that closet space, but we will definitely generate some closet space, probably putting a little outcropping right here. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and do that. We'll see how that works. And this one's kind of going to be not quite as deep of a closet as the other ones are. Of course, it will be a longer closet, so they'll have that to work with. I want to change, whoops, not that. Go to architecture walls, and I want to change my location line again to center line, or not core center line, wall center line. Line it up with this. There's 2 feet, so I'm going to go a little over 2 feet. I'm going to like 2 feet 6 inches. In there. And now, of course, this room's still small, but that's okay. We're making that for a smaller person. And 88 square feet, it's still good. It's a little bit small, but it's bigger than 70. It is bigger than the minimum, so it should be good to go. Alright, so now you've got all your spaces here. I'm going to put a wall over here. I want to go over about, well, I can't see my measurement. I'm going to go over about 5.5, maybe 6 feet. Let's go 6 feet, give them a little extra space. And that did not work out well. There we go. Okay, so now we have those 2 bathrooms. Okay, now looking at this right now, you know, this is going to be the bathroom for these guys. This is going to be the master bathroom for these guys. I'm not sure if I have enough space to put a really nice closet. And it's a nice size house. It's not a teeny tiny house or anything. And you know, typically I want the master bedroom to have a really good experience. So I'm gonna probably do some more editing over here to see what kind of closets I can create, or you know, nice closet space for these guys. So that'll probably be the next thing that I cover. That's the next problem that I see that I need to address. And before I address that problem, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here, and you get this complete here. If you by any chance have any other ideas, you know, you don't have to exactly follow what I do, but if you're really, you know, really concerned about the experience and learning how to use the software and how to design a house, then you can follow exactly what I do and have the exact same output as I have right here. Alright, so we will see you on the next video where we'll tackle some closet problems. Not just here, but in down here as well. I still need a closet down here. I need some storage space in here as well.